Hello, you're sick of moving stuff from city to another city, but you have to, and you load your horse with materials and start a long path. But then you realize that is a bad decision because it's too slow. Then you decide to put the materials in your inventory and go again. Then you see it's way faster, but because it's too fast, you hit all the objects in the city. And at the finish, you press R accidentally, of course, and try to move, but you're too overweight because you eat too many cookies or chocolate or whatever. No worries, there's a way to not torture your horse anymore. Hello again. As I mentioned before, yes, there is a easy way right now on not torture your horse anymore, and also the best easy way to move stuff from city to a city, also known, well, in 19 October 2022, Black Desert added the quest line, not the quest line, but the Magnus, also known the Abyss one or the Magnus. What this is a very good quality improvement from them to us is that you're gonna get 3 rewards. One is that you're gonna get a chose pen boss gear. You can choose any type of boss gear you want as a pen. Second of all, you can teleport from a city to another one, just like here. So you're gonna go, I'm from Grana. At the end of the main quest line, you're gonna use this well, you're gonna jump on it and you're gonna teleport to the abyss. From there, you're gonna choose which city do you want to teleport. From Grana, for example, to Velia. It's quite simple. The third one, I'm nervous right now, sorry. The third thing that they added, and it's very, very life improvement, it's the ability to access the storage from other cities and also move the items from there to your main city if you want to process here or move other stuffs. What they didn't mention here in the patch notes is that you can use some tricks in this to transfer large amount of item, not items, only one item with say like 2,000 ores or 100,000 ores, let's say iron ore. But the traditional way before was to put it on your horse and start moving to another city, or put it on inventory. Depends on how much you can put on in inventory. You have limited max limit on your C here, but also there's a limit that you can overcome that. There's simple. So first of all, when you go to a city, you're gonna access the storage as normal, and also this one also was before here. You can access them before, but you could not move any items from there. As I mentioned, I can access each town, for example, everything is simple. But after the patch in 19 October, they add the ability to move items from the city to your own city, for example. You can move, for example, from Grana. I have some items that I want to process in Calphion. Depends on your objective. Let's say I want to move some birch timber. I can move it in my inventory and move it then to Calphion. For example, I'm gonna move this here, press it here, 1.2 million, and I press space or enter or yes, but it says too heavy. You cannot put this if you want to move one by one, like say 100k, 110. Also too heavy. So moving bit by bit, you're gonna take some time. What I found, it's quite convenient. If you move your mount, you just move your mount in nearly your nearly the storage keeper. You're gonna access it, access the storage. Then you have here the mount inventory. In the future, if you went your mount directly to there, there's automatically this, as default, it's enabled. You can enable or disable, doesn't matter. Then here the horse inventory has 2009 LT, but the mount doesn't have it has a limit, but a little bit more than your own character. So I can move easy. Let's say, I hope I can move 1.2 million. Let's see. So 1.2 million. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna let's move this to our horse and click and drag. I usually use because it's more simple than right click and it's inventory, hope my horse or my inventory. So majority you're gonna go legs and you accidentally press this and click and drag. It's more simple like that. Click and drag. You click it and you press the maximum amount you want to put and you go. So 1.2 million doesn't work. Let's say this 425k. I'm gonna move this here, press the maximum and I move it. It's 212,000 LT. And from here, I can select any city I want from here. We say Calphon, because I'm doing here some timbers, some crates. Exactly as I did before. Click and drag, click and drag. And maximum amount, simple. With this trick, you can move hundreds of thousands of LT by just 3 clicks. Not torturing your horse, coated, or waiting that much time to go from a city to another, going back, going forward, back and forward. It's quite simple. Let's move this back because I process here and doing there. Grana is my main city. It's quite simple. You can access this from any other city. Very simple. The other thing you can do is that with this ability to access the storage from any storage, you can access with your maid as well. By opening the storage maid, I can simply take some items, for example from Serena from Heidel. I'm gonna need these ones. I can take from Heidel with my maid. But remember, this will gonna take your maid depending on how many items or quantity or weight it has. For example, I'm gonna use this. I just took from Heidel to my inventory in Grana. It's very simple. Another thing I found that is quite simple. This is more like for those who makes cooking or alchemies, that you can use the container. The container has the same principles, same functionality as the storage, just that it's in your house. Same thing. I have this in my inventory in Grana. I'm gonna move it back in Heidel. Simple. You can do also the same trick as at the storage with your mount. You just call your mount, and your mount is in your house. I hope it has her feet clean. The same thing. You can move it from Grana. Click and drag, please, click. Apparently it doesn't like click and drag. Why? Okay, simple. Doesn't want click and drag with the container. I put it on storage because it's the Calphon storage. Again, I select it and there you go. Yeah, clicking that doesn't work here on the container. Oh, maximum. Simple. Quite simple. Okay, that's kind of it. I mean, it's quite simple how a little bit of improvement, you can do much more than you ever think. And if you go to Magnus and you don't know the icons, how they look like, just remember the order how the territories were released. For example, I'm gonna go here to so once you're near the wheel, you're gonna just jump on it. Remember, you cannot do this in party. You cannot have any trade items. This is the disadvantage for not disadvantage, but it's kind of good because while I'm doing some timber crates in Calphion, I'm gonna move them in Valencia to make more money. And if they added this type of function, I'm gonna move them with my horse, because the crates you cannot put it on you and use other functions because you're not overweight. They have another specific stance for it with the bag on your back. So they added this function to not teleport yourself, travel from a city to another city with crates or trade items. Remember, trade items or party. If you're in party or have a trade item, for example, you have a trade item from you went to gather something, and you got this type of trade items. If you have one this in your inventory, but you don't see it, and you just go in the wheel, and you teleport back here, automatically reload, doesn't do any animations. Then you have a trade item in your inventory, or you're in a party or a platoon. You must leave the party or platoon, and if you have a trade item, remove the trade item from your inventory. Also, do not put trade items in your horse, because while teleporting yourself, just like this is the animation that you must have if you want to enter in the Abyssal, the Magnus. Come on. Yeah, there is a long animations all the time. But this is animation after you finish the quest line and you start teleporting to a city, to another city. Once you enter here, this is the face that all the characters were gonna be face on. You're just gonna go forward. There's a stairs here. You jump on. Okay. And jump again. These are the teleports that in all the cities we are currently have territories. Sorry, I'm still sick. So once you're here, remember the order of the cities that has been released. So this is the first one. If you see this empty, this one, it will be the next region in Portrait. They're gonna be added in Korea then soon for us. So as a sign, for example, if this is empty and this one on the right is fill, like this teleport, this is Velia. So the first one is Velia, also known as Balanos. Then this is Serendia, has a lion. Serendia has a idol. Calphion. The next one is Medaya Altinova. The next one is Valencia, also known as the city as well, Valencia, with this I. At the bottom of the stairs, if you want to go in Grana or Cama Silvia as a sign, for instance, or how do you call it? A sign, let's say. This is Cama Silvia and Grana. The next ones are, this is Duvenkroon, and also and Drigan. This is the city Duvenkroon and Drigan. The next one is Odraxia, and the city is Odilita. And this is the last one, Mountain of Athena or Elton. Nah, this one. So remember that the last one is the last territory has been released. So we're gonna go, for example, let's say in Velia. I will go no Heidel. Let's go Heidel. We're gonna Heidel because bananas. Depending on from where you have a little bit amount of pay. You have to pay for the teleport, but depending from where you are teleporting to where. From Velia to Heidel, I think it's random. Not random. It has a specific distance payout. I didn't pay for Velia to Heidel because I could go with my horse. But from Grana to Heidel, this is a very good way. So let's go. Also the animation from here. Oh, come on. And I'm teleported. Also remember, you're not gonna be teleported in the wheel that you're gonna enter each time. There's another different well. So this is a not teleport, a receiver from teleport, I think, from Heidel. Here's a teleport if you want to go in another city, and here is where you're gonna end up if you want to go in Heidel from other city. And also your horse will be automatically teleported where you want to go. If you have trade items in your inventory, in your horse inventory, sorry, the horse will gonna remain at in Grana, for example, from where I started. You don't have to have nothing as a trade item in your horse inventory. Simple. It's simple. It's so the quality is so simple. I really enjoy it right now, and they keep going. Well, that's it. Hope that you enjoy a little bit tricks on how I not found, maybe many other found it before me, but I quite abuse it right now because it's a function that they gave us. So it's not exploiting. Well, thank you and hope you enjoy. Bye bye.